Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet, to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz, and this is Chrono Ark, a roguelike deck building RPG. I think it's a little heavier on the RPG than it is the roguelike, based on the reviews of this game. Came out a couple weeks ago. I've had it on my wish list for a while, and I just got paid. So I was like, hey, let's buy Chrono Ark and give it a try. I've been waiting for it for a little while. Looks pretty good. Based on, it's an anime style, I've seen, based on the trailers and some of the DLC, I'm guessing that there might be a little bit of, or a lot of it, maybe, of plot. And by plot, of course, I mean story. I'm expecting a decent story here. That's what I mean by plot. I mean, what else would I possibly mean in an anime game? But yeah, I'm very excited. I've been looking for... Welcome to the Ark. I've been looking for a new deck builder to play. It's one of my favorite genres to play. This is heaven, where everyone's dreams come true. People live together for a single hope. Yes, this is the world everyone wanted. Come on, tell me, what do you desire? So I think the setting is kind of dystopian... Maybe not horror, but like a dark, I mean, obviously dark setting. But I don't know exactly what to expect here. The animation style is very different. It's very... Oh, I just missed that. I think run was shift. I totally missed that. There is a jump. Hang on. Let me check out the controls here really quick. I just totally missed what shift was. Or run was. Run is shift. Okay. It doesn't feel like that is... Okay, it's more of a fast walk. We already kind of walk at a decent speed, so... Oh, Lucy! I'm guessing that's us? This way, Lucy. You're always too slow, kid. She's just a child. Don't be too hard on her. We need to go just a little further. Do you think you can make it? Yeah, no problem. Don't push yourself too hard. You're the treasure of the investigation team, after all. Oh, but who are... We look kind of like Lucy, though. Don't we? Interact is E. Confirm. We look very similar, except we have a scarf? I'm not scared as long as everyone's with me. We'll take care of the monsters. Just lead the way for us. Don't worry, we'll protect you with our lives. Let us know if you have any problems. So are we like Ghost Lucy? Huh. Hey kid, try eating this. It's freshly cooked. Stay warm, Lucy. Wow, it's so warm. After collecting the last piece, we'll head to the clock tower. Our journey's end is not far off. All thanks to Lucy. I'll have to give you some credit. This is very strange. This is not at all what I expected. I have a feeling this is... Yeah, are we gonna get creepy here? This sound usually mean creep town. Oh, that's Joey, no! What happened? I only got a little careless. How could it end like this? Joey is no longer moving. Uh-oh. Leanne? I'm afraid this is my end. Lucy, run. As far as you can. Leanne is no longer moving. Azar, ugh, a little bit. If I'd done a little bit better, we could have activated the clock tower. Azar is no longer moving. Oh, but Lucy's fine. Oh, who's this jackweed? Is he the one that did all this? You made Lucy cry, you prick. No. How did this happen? Please, everybody, wake up. I don't care what happens to the clock tower. So please. That goes a little bit faster than I was expecting. Did he just kill... Wait, we are a ghost. He just killed Lucy? Don't worry. This is not the end. It's just another beginning. Another beginning. Because you are the hero of this world. Well, I guess there is some roguelike elements, so it makes sense that there's going to be another beginning. Huh. So this is like a reincarnation story? Objective. Explore the Twisted Land to obtain the time shades and activate the clock tower. Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Azar. Good morning. Are you ready? Let's leave now. Wait a minute. Leanne notified the investigation team of your presence. Try talking to any investigators you want to recruit to our party. Everyone's fired up from the news of us finding a time shade. Okay. Lastly, are you really sure? About what? Despite what I said yesterday, there's no need for us to hurry. It's best to be thoroughly prepared. On that note, how about practicing in the training grounds? Practice combat? Yes, please. Good choice. Let's go to the training grounds. Yeah, I think combat might be like strategy RPG, like tile-based movement. Oh, never mind. Welcome to the training grounds, Lucy. I'm your temporary instructor, the one and only Phoenix. I'll teach you everything step by step, so you better be grateful. Now, shall we learn about the basics of combat? Combat works by selecting a skill from your hand and selecting a target. Every skill requires mana to use, and the mana cost of the skill is shown inside the purple gem. Straightforward enough. This is your maximum mana. You have 3 mana at the moment. Oh, we just got height music? This is so different from what we just had. Keep your maximum mana in mind and try attacking the enemy. Select a skill from your hand to cast it. Basic attack. So are they different? Let's see. Damage, accuracy, critical hit. Cannot be upgraded or downgraded. Okay, so everyone's a little bit different. So it looks like... Who is this? I don't know who that is. But she looks to be the strongest. Alright. So we click... Got it. Okay. The animation's like really fast. Good job. Used skills will be discarded and added to the discard pile. Since there are no more skills play, you should pass the turn by clicking end turn. They do rush. They did 8 damage to Azar. At the start of your turn, you draw 2 skills and regain all your mana. When there are no more skills in your deck, the discard pile is shuffled and added back to your deck. Okay. So skills are basically cards. Since an ally is hurt, you should try using the basic skill to heal your ally. Basic heal. Heal 6. Nice. Your ally's healed up and you have some remaining mana, but there are no more attack skills you can play. Wait, why can't I play the basic heal? Casting another healing skill would be pretty useless here. In these situations, you should use the exchange feature. This lets you discard a skill from your hand and draw a skill from your deck. I'll put a draw skill at the top of your deck. Try exchanging the basic heal and then use draw. Oh, so we just get free loot? Draw 2 skills. If there are no skills in hand, draw 3 skills. Good lord, that card seems busted. Now look at the cost of the first basic attack. Yeah, it's 2. Weird, right? Why does this basic attack cost 2 and the other ones cost 1? This is because of overload. For every stack of overload on an ally, their skill costs are increased by 1 for that turn. The basic heal that you used overloaded your ally, which caused their skill cost to increase. Okay, so that's the downside to healing. I'll add a bunch of skills in your hand, so try casting them with overload in mind. Oh, okay. So is there a way to check... I don't know if there's a way to check, like, statuses or to see how he's overloaded. I think it just shows up on the card, I guess. The skill gains 100% critical chance the user already cast a skill this turn. And we did, right? We used a heal. Ooh, nice. What's seal? 12 damage, accuracy 100, crit minus... I don't get the minus 5%. Ignore taunt, weapon, weaken attack, success chance 110%. Let's see. Oh, so it looks like this might be a weakening attack? Yeah, attack down. So that must be an attack minus 40% for the enemy. Got it. All right, allies gain overload by casting skills, and overload causes their skill cost to increase. Simple enough, right? Yeah, for the most part. Overload stacks whenever you play a skill, and all overload is removed at the start of the turn. Keep that in mind. Okay, so everything causes overload? Is I think how that works? Huh, wouldn't you run out of mana too quickly? Don't worry, there are some skills that don't cause overload. Okay. The Majestic Phoenix has gifted you with 2 mana and a couple skills. Notice that these skills have blue gems instead of purple gems. These skills have a property called Swiftness. Skills with Swiftness do not overload characters no matter how much you use them. Okay, so purple gems always overload us, so it basically incentivizes us to use skills for each of our different party members, as opposed to just slamming our best hero, just attack after attack after attack. Try using them yourself. Some of these skills have special effects, so try reading them carefully. So we have Rush, which looks to be just a regular... Rush is just a basic attack, basically. Illusion Sword, which is 0 mana. Exclude does what? If used, exchanged, or discard... If used, exchanged, or discarded, remove from the deck. Okay, so basically it's like it exiles it. Got it. Oh, so we just have a bunch of these that we can use. And then we have a Charge Attack. Each attack skill played will reduce the skill cost by 1. Each attack skill. So are these attack skills? Well, I suppose we're going to find out. Okay, so these are attack skills. Then we just get a big charge attack in. Okay, makes sense so far. Good job. Isn't it fun to spam skills without worrying about overload? Besides swiftness, there are many other keywords that offer unique effects, so make sure to check them out. Huh? What happens if you're out of skills in your hand? In that case, you can try using a fixed ability. If you look at the bottom of the screen, there should be a hexagon-shaped skill icons next to the ally's portrait. This is called a fixed ability. Where am I? Oh, right here. Okay. I've added a skill to your hand. Increased morale is a once skill that can only be used once per battle, and it costs 0. Try using increased morale. Once swiftness, discarded after 2 turns, gain 2 mana this turn. Got it. Now look at the fixed ability at the bottom. It's the same skill, but it costs 1 more, right? Try using increased morale in the fixed ability slot. Okay, so these are basically like hero powers from Hearthstone, essentially. Most skills can be registered as a fixed ability, which lets you use them at any time. Okay. So we can kind of select a card that we like to have access to all the time and assign it to someone. Interesting. Yeah, I already read that. However, their cost is increased by 1, and only 1 fixed ability can be used per turn. Okay, so they share a cooldown. If you want to have a skill available at all times, it's a good idea to register. Yeah, that's what I just said. Now that that's out of the way, try passing the turn. Okay. Right, so we discard our hand, we get all new. I'm sure you have a grasp on how to use your skills by now. Then it's review time. I've changed the deck and added a couple skills in your hand. Exchange, overload, swiftness, fixed ability. Apply the knowledge we've learned so far and deal as much damage as possible. Okay, so this is not like we're just going to throw you a basic deck and learn it 1 card at a time. This is like, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So down here we have Engine Burner. 7 damage, accuracy crit, swift, ignore taunt, burn. Apply 2 more stacks of Grievous Burn. Grievous Burn does what exactly? I'm not sure what 1 divided by 4 means, or 1 out of 4. Pain resist. I don't know what any of that means. And then what is this? Create illusion swords equal to the amount of illusion swords in hand. Stops creating once hand is full. So is this repeatedly deal 7 damage for each illusion sword and illusion sword buff in hand. Okay. There is a lot going on here. Select a skill to gain swiftness and reduce its cost by 1 for this battle. Okay, so here's an illusion sword's calling. So this is an illusion sword card. Create 2 illusion swords in hand. And then zoom is an attack that reduces armor. Removes 1 stack upon taking damage. Okay, so I think upon taking damage. So I want to do that before a big hit. So let's do... Okay, so I think we want to create 2 illusion swords. I want more mana. And then, so now I have 2 illusion swords. I can do this. Create illusion swords equal to the amount of illusion swords in hand. So this will create 2, right? Okay, so now we have 4 of these. And then... But this went up, so I can't use this. So what would be the next thing? Maybe zoom? Because then I can just do a bunch of these illusion swords. Cool. And then we might as well just reduce the cost of that. Make sure to exchange skills you don't need. This gives you a chance to... Oh, yeah, I should have exchanged that. Okay. I don't think there's any sense to do that now, though, right? I guess we can, because it's technically free. Oh, so now we can burn that, and then we can do that. End turn. Okay, that... Okay, there's a lot going on here. There are a lot of cards I need to learn. This isn't like a Slay the Spire. You have 5 attack, 5 block. This is... You have a whole deck right now. Perfect. As they say, a great teacher makes a great student, don't you think? There should be no issues with attacking, but the problem is defending. The enemies won't just stand still and take your hits. On that note, I'll teach you how to minimize damage from enemy attacks. The next mechanic I'll introduce is action count. How do I explain this? Well, seeing is believing. Try playing some skills, and pay attention to the action count. Yeah, so this is basically, yeah, whenever you cast a skill, they do damage whenever you reach, whenever they reach 0. So, let's just do 2 skills. Doesn't really matter what they do. Can I not? Wait, why can't I attack here? Do you have taunt? Is that what this is? Ah. Yep, then she hits us with a... Okay. Huh, the enemy moved even though you didn't end your turn. Well, that's obvious. As I said, the enemies won't just stand still and take your hits. Most enemies will try to attack you in the middle of your turn. It's important to check the enemies to see when they will act. Action count decreases by 1 whenever you play a skill. Yep, we got that. When your turn, all enemies with remaining action counts will act. Do you remember the swiftness keyword from earlier? Not only does swiftness prevent overload, it also prevents enemy action counts from growing. Okay, so swiftness is really good. Try it out for yourself. I've given you an AoE heal skill as well as an accelerate skill, so try healing your damaged party members. Okay, so we need to make this cheaper. We pop the AoE heal. You see that? After using a swiftness skill, the enemy action count didn't change, right? I'm sure you understand how action count works now. Let's move to the next turn. Oh, right. I gotta hit end turn. Take a look at your ally's health bar. It turned green by the amount of HP that was lost. This is called healing gauge. Try using the heal skill on any party member. Well, I can't. She just whacked us in the face. Oh, God. Okay. Characters will faint if they receive damage at death's door. Recover from death's door by healing. Now let's look at the health bars again. You can see the healing gauges are somewhat gone. I'll adjust the party health a bit, so try healing again. Yeah, so... Okay, I'm not a huge fan of this style health bar. Oh, I guess you can recover a little bit back. Party member with health gauge received the full effect of the heal, while the party member with no healing gauge recovered only a bit of health. In a way, having healing gauge is like being wounded. If you treat the wound before it becomes serious, you can make a full recovery. However, if you get wounded again in the same spot, it would be difficult to heal, right? It's a good idea to heal your allies quickly so they don't lose healing gauge. Also, remaining healing gauge is filled up when the battle ends, so quickly ending the fight is another way to conserve health. Now on to the next step. Try pressing the end turn button. Yeah, so I've played with this mechanic in a couple other games. Dragon's Dogma 2 was the most recent one I did with this. I really am not a fan of that health bar system. It just feels kind of bad. It may feel different in this if battles are shorter, but like I remember with Dragon's Dogma 2 where you could be out in the wild for, you know, half hour to an hour without having access to like an inn to heal up, or maybe you don't have a campsite and you're just stuck with like a sliver of your health bar. It kind of feels bad, especially if you build up health pools, but we'll see how it works. Hey, where are you going? Don't run away. I promise we're almost done. Now I'm going to teach you about pain damage. Oh, that's the thing I think we did earlier, or we had a spell that did it earlier. Pain damage is damage that cannot cut your healing gauge. Okay. I've given a pain debuff to a party member. Read the description of the debuff and try casting a skill. Receive 5 damage if you cast one of your skills. Yeah, that's no fun. Cool, so let's just, let's just deal ourselves a whole bunch of damage. You see what I mean? The healing gauge didn't disappear even after taking damage. Most pain damage is caused by these pain debuffs, and there are many debuffs to watch out for besides this broken debuff. You can discern the type of debuff by the color of the icon, and there are some debuffs that can instantly wipe your party if you don't pay attention. So, if you ever get a debuff, stay calm and read the description. Now then, shall we go to the final turn? Press the end turn button. So, if I understand the way it works, so things like pain don't get rid of this the green health bar. So if I have this health bar and get hit by a regular attack, does that then take damage off the red health bar and get rid of the green? That's kind of how I understood what they just said. That might not be entirely accurate, though. Alright, time for the final stretch. This time, I'll teach you about Standby. Standby is a feature that lets you reduce the enemy's action count without having to play a skill. You see how the enemy's action count is 1, right? Try clicking on the hourglass icon at the top left. Click. Yeah, cool. We just got hit for nothing. Did you see that? By using Standby, you reduced everyone's action count by 1, and this caused the enemy's action count to hit 0. This may seem like a useless mechanic, but there are many applications. For example, you can create opportunities to heal in between enemy attacks. There will be situations where Standby will come in handy, so make sure to remember it. Alright, that's it for the basics. Master Phoenix has nothing left to teach. There will be countless obstacles and strategies waiting for you in the Twisted Land. If it's you, I'm sure you can overcome any challenge with a calm mind. The most important thing is to never give up, no matter how bad the circumstances. Don't panic, and apply what you've learned to lead yourself to victory. Well, thank you, Mr. Phoenix. That's awfully nice of you. I would be lying if I didn't say I was a bit overwhelmed. Wait, why did it bring us here? I'm not entirely sure what is this just where I'm recruiting a bunch of people? Oh, I can only wait, so I can only choose 2 to recruit? Okay. So madness. Whenever Hein defeats an enemy with a skill, cast it again with half damage to another enemy. Okay, he looks kind of cool. Hein is a warrior who harbors immense hatred towards the Church of Pharos, but he's difficult to control due to his madness, but he has great potential. Hein has high maximum health and excels against hordes of enemies. Ooh, I like that. I like having AoE. Then we have Joey, who has a conjure potion, receives a random potion when you level up. Joey's a genius chemist who previously worked at the research lab to create specialized equipment. Frustrated by the lack of progress, Joey decided to participate in the investigation of the Twisted Land. He can help allies or harass enemies with various buffs and debuffs. We have Miss Chain. Oh, she must be a great storyteller. I bet she'll be all about the plot. Miss Chain loves destroying, burning, and cutting open anything in sight. She volunteered to join the investigation team to play around at the Twisted Land. What can she accomplish with her handmade flaming chainsaw? Miss Chain has great sustainability due to her passive and can set up advantageous situation for her teammates, which is burn. She gets burn when she casts a skill or a fixed ability. Her health gauge is protected during burn. Miss Chain's skills gain bonus effects when cast during burn. Okay, that's a lot. We got Azar, who's like our Kirito Light. Illusion swords. At the start of each turn, the topmost skill in hand receives an illusion sword buff. If you play or discard a skill with the illusion sword buff, create a 0-cost illusion sword attack skill in hand. Oh boy. Okay, so he seems kind of like our rogue-ish character that just throws a bunch of attacks. Azar is always composed and reacts skillfully to any situation, which makes him a great leader. The investigation team expects nothing less of him. He's an attacker who can combo his skills in various ways by repeatedly attacking enemies with his illusion swords. Okay, we have Pressel. She has Prophecy. At the start of each turn during the skill draw phase, replace one draw with the blow effect. View 2 random skills from the deck, select one to draw. At level 3... draw from 3 random skills. At 4, draw from 4 random skills. That's okay. As a blue player in Magic, I approve of this. I very much approve of this. Pressel has strong faith as a priestess, and so she joined the investigation team to help purify the Twisted Land. She brings stability to the team with strong healing and support skills. And finally, oh dude, oh my god, he's so sweet. All allies gain barrier equal to 66% of excess healing. Oh, okay, that's cool. Ironheart is the leader of a private mercenary unit that lends manpower in exchange for gold. They are not on anyone's side, but are currently hired by the investigation team to find and rebuild the Time Shade. Ironheart can protect all allies and serve as a durable shield for your party. Ironheart can also utilize ally healing abilities to deal heavy damage to enemies. Huh. So these two kind of seem like they would be a decent pair. I can only recruit 2. That's tough because I kind of want to recruit these 3. I think he's going to hurt my brain. I think I'm going to take these 2. So we have like a DPS character. Okay, so they're all like not targeted, labeled. So we have like 2 defensive characters, 2 DPS characters, and 2 support characters. I don't know what Lucy is, but I think I'm gonna choose Hein and Miss Chain. I'm sure she'll tell us again. Like I said, she'll probably tell us more about the story. She's probably a plot device. Confirm. Explore the Twisted Land. All right. Well, I guess let's go for a walk and see what's up. And now we're back to the super calming music. It's such a strange, like, dichotomy of sounds. I'm all for it, though. Okay, so the map is, like, we can walk wherever, but it is, like, hex-based. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to come up. Select an object, an item to obtain. So we have Steel Shield, which is plus 15 armor, crit chance -6, receiving crit chance -20%. And Endless Magic Parchment, attack power +1, healing +1, critical hit chance +1, evade +1. This equipment cannot be cursed. So this is tough right now just because I don't have reference of what these numbers mean. So I'm just going to take the shields. Wait, how do I equip? Let's go ahead and equip to Miss Chain. Oh, what is this? Revive a fainted ally. Okay, so I don't need to use that just yet. Okay, well, I guess we have our first fight. All right, well, these are much more reasonable health pools. Okay, so Lucy, it doesn't look like actually fights, so we actually only have access to these two. So Zoom is armor reduced, armor minus 33%. So is armor actually, let's see, so I want to see, is armor actually, I don't know if armor means like defense, because this deals 13, so let's see what it does. Gotcha, so armor is basically defense. I wasn't sure if there was like an armor bar, or if that just is how it worked. So let's go ahead and exchange the basic attack. Basic protect. Protect 10 barrier. Okay, so barrier is basically what I was thinking armor was. And we can't really know who the enemy is going after, so we'll just protect the weaker of us. And that's it, right? We can just end our turn. Okay. What did it just do? One attack, cast tea time. Okay. Basic attack? Actually, let's go ahead and exchange a basic heal first to see what we get. It's just another basic attack. Okay. What does tea time do? You hit me for 5, good sir. Acquired loot. We got a target badge, which increases accuracy, weakening resist, some gold, and a soul stone. An orb with mysterious power. It can be used to upgrade levels and maximum mana. Huh. Okay. You can upgrade your character by using soul stones. Press tab to open the info window. Wait, so she... Oh, so she's... Okay, so Lucy is like our basic settings, right? Mana, card draw, all that kind of stuff. So where does it... Oh, gotcha. So this is soul stone, so we have 2 soul stones. So... Gotcha. So we can upgrade characters, and we can also upgrade here. So we can increase max mana, add card draw. Let's go ahead and increase max mana. It may be kind of early for that, but it's always good to have more mana. So what is this that I'm supposed to be looking for? I'm not sure what the yellow is on the map. Actually, I should probably hover over it and see. Okay, so we got Taunt needs to be defeated first. We can go ahead and zoom. Oh, I forgot how she does her burn. I should probably check that out. And then let's go ahead, knock out. And so, oh, because he's gone. I was like, why can't I do this? Okay, see, this is more along the lines of the deck I expected we were going to get. This is much easier to keep track of. At least as we're getting used to all the different keywords and stats and numbers and all that. Usable battle, remove all weakening and CC buffs. We have more gold and more soul stones. Soul stones seem to be coming in pretty quick. Yeah, because we already have 2 more. I don't know who's like better yet, so let's just get more card draw. Oh, learn a skill? Begging, draw 3 skills, apply discard after 1 turn. Okay, so you get them for that turn. If the next 3 skills be drawn, select 1 to draw. The drawn skills cost is reduced by 2. Draw 2 skills. If there are no skills in hand, draw 3 skills. I think I just like that one. It's just more cards. Okay. So yeah, what is this? A boss gate. Oh, so I'm guessing that it's not actually here yet. There's a boss protecting the gateway to the next stage. Make sure to prepare before engaging the boss. I'm going to go the opposite direction, because that does not sound like I am ready for that yet. And then what do we have here? What you found here is Garden of Keys. All allies take a small amount of damage, then choose a reward. 1 key or 1 skill book, or 1 skill book plus 200 gold. Or we can obtain 2 tablets or 2 herbs. I don't know what any of this is. So this sounds like it might be worth it because we have to take a small amount of damage. Let's take the skill book. View one random class skill per ally and learn one. Usable in the field. Okay. Learn a skill. Gotcha. So I can't get them both. So we have shred them all. Burn. So if she's burning, increase all enemy pain and weakening debuff stacks by 1. Also reduces armor. Or the skill always lands against targets with a weakening debuff. If facing one enemy, damage is increased by 7. Countdown 1. The skill will cast if X amount of skills are played or if you end turn. Works the same way as enemy action count. So I don't have to cast this? Is that how this works? Skill will cast if X... Yeah, so this is just a free attack. Okay, yeah, I will take that. Cool. Dude, Hein is out for... He is relentless. He is out for blood. He just wants to kill things. Okay, it looks like we have another one. Inverted cross ornament. Apply a random negative enchantment to an equipment and obtain 1 skill book and 200 gold. Or obtain 1 random potion. Use a key to obtain 1 more random potion and a relic pouch. Got it. So that's what one of the keys would have done. Let's go for... Let's see what the negative enchantments are. Place an equipment. So I'm assuming I can't do any of this. Actually, I can. I'm not even using this right now. Place an equipment. So let's loot all. So what did it actually do to it? I don't see the negative effect it put on it. Is there a way to see... Huh. It said it would put a negative enchantment on it. I'm not sure exactly what it did. Oh, did it change weakness resist -20 to +20? I think that might be what it did. Let's go equip it to Hein because that attack, the AoE attack we gave him, had 80 accuracy, so it'll make him a little bit more accurate with it. And then let's use a skill book. So we have blood reflux. It has swiftness. Restore the target's healing gauge, but receive pain damage equal to half of the amount. Okay, or we have fire ground once. Cannot be fixed. What does cannot be fixed mean? I'm not sure. Let's see. Burn. User receives a buff that reduces damage from the next attack to 1. So we get Flame Barrier. When attacked, this buff is removed and applies Grievous Burn to the attacker. Okay, I think I'm going to need to try some of these out to see exactly what they do. To me, it feels like they're not being described fully. Maybe it's just because I don't know what a lot of the how a lot of the systems work entirely. I don't know. Let's just we'll keep going. We'll keep exploring. We'll see what's going on here. Press M to open the map. Look for exclamation marks for points of interest. Fast travel to a blinking area by clicking on it. So we have a little chest here, or an old wooden box. Cool, we get some stuff. Scroll of Midas. Transform an item into gold. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I want to do that yet. So, is there something here? Blinking area. Gotcha. Okay, so we can just kind of just fast travel around the map. Not that the map is huge, but that just helps a little bit. Okay, so we have our first boss fight against a Cerberus. Alright, let's take it. So, Lucy had... Oh, Lucy's skills are in the deck, I think. I think that's how that works. So let's see here. So we have Accelerate. Select a skill to gain Swiftness. Reduces cost by 1. Okay. There are no skills in hand. But that's a skill. So if I swap this. Wait, why you not swap? There we go. So let's see what this does. So user flame barrier. What? Okay, so healing gauge protection, some skills are enhanced. Yeah, I have no idea what we just did. Okay, I guess let's reduce armor and then basic attack. Okay. Let's heal. I guess Hein. Oh my god, he's doing a lot of damage. Okay, so let's basic attack. Then we can draw a bunch of cards. End of the line. Gain Ignore Taunt and guaranteed crit against targets whose health is 50% or below. When the user's at death's door, gain swiftness and deal 14 additional damage. Or we can just kill you. That's cool. I do like the little animation since we can't see our heroes the whole time. Oh, we got a lot of loot. We got a duplicating potion. Select a skill in hand and create 2 copies of it in hand. We have some gold, soul stone, eagle eye, crit hit chance, plus 2%, accuracy plus 15%. Box of friendship, used to obtain a random gift item. We have golden skill book. View 1 random rare skill per ally and learn 1. Another soul stone. So why are these separate? Huh. These don't look any different. I'm not sure why they're not stacked. And credits permanently unlock or upgrade items at the Ark before your journey begins. Last permanently if not used. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, wait. I should probably learn... So I should use this right here. This golden skill book. Combine arms. Cast a random attack skill in the deck that is not a basic attack. Cast a basic attack if no other skills are available. So does it do both? I'm assuming it does both the damage and a random attack. And then we have swiftness, ignores taunt, current bonus damage 0. Convert damage received by party members into bonus damage for the skill. Yeah. Okay. Received by party members into bonus damage for the skill. So maybe this just like stores, maybe? So maybe this doesn't have to be in your hand. It just kind of stores over time. I think I like combine arms the best. Campfires are located between stages. Campfires restore health and revive fallen allies. You can consume items differently inside a campfire. For example, bread will heal all allies instead of just one. There are a variety of items you can use during camping, so try to find some for your next campfire. All right, that's kind of cute. We're all just like hanging around. Oh, so we have used camping items. We can recruit. Create a new item by forging 2 items. Can increase the item's tier. You can obtain tokens of friendship by gifting items. Okay, so let's take a look at our recruits. I'm assuming they're all the same one. Oh, they're not. I mean, they're the same ones, but interesting. So there was what? Just the one that we can't? Yeah, there's just one that we can't recruit here. Who do I want to get then? I guess we'll get Joey. That way we have a buffer. No, I kind of like the investigator. No, I'm gonna take Azar. I said I wanted to take him at the beginning. I'm gonna take him. All right, let's check out the blacksmith here. You can combine relics or equipment. So what happens if we do? Let's see. How do I check my equipment actually? Can I come in here? Like, what happens if I do this? Can I unequip this? Ah, right here. Okay, so let's just try. What happens if I put this and this together? Do we then get a shield? So it'd be +6, +20, +2, +15? Okay, so it's not exactly. It just gives you something that's, like, similar between them? Maybe? No, not really. So it gives way higher crit chance, more attack power, but it drops accuracy. Okay, well that's still worth putting on Hein. Wait, can I only have 2? Where did the other recruit go? Token of friendship. Do we have anything to gift? No, we haven't gotten anything yet, so there's nothing we can do there. I don't think we're going to use a camping item, and at this point, I think it's just leveling up. So let's go ahead and level up Hein, I guess. I don't see why not. Ooh, okay, so whenever we learn, that's when we get new skills. Okay, cool. So we have Intimidation, which puts fear, which is a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my god, this is a number simulator all put into one. So we have armor -10, evade -10, speed -1, which I don't know what speed is. Wait, do we have speed over here? No, I don't see what speed is. Gain ignore taunt and guaranteed critical against targets. Oh, we already have this one. Okay. Tear up. This skill always lands against targets with a weakening debuff. Attack an additional enemy with the lowest health. If facing one enemy, increase the damage. Got it. I think I like... Do I like tear up? I kind of like intimidation. It's tough, though. Yeah, let's go with tear up. I think I like that. You can increase your maximum mana and draw skill. Oh, yeah, we already did that. So I think now... Oh, and one more thing I wanted to do. Let's go back here. I wanted to check fixed ability change. Select a skill to set. So why can't I choose... I don't know why I can't choose these to put here. Yeah, why can't I put one of those in? I can put zoom. Maybe because it's swiftness? This is one because it's only once. Okay, so let's put the zoom in, and then for us, what do we want to put here? Maybe not assault slash. End of the line? Because this gives ignore taunt, so that we can always have an ignore taunt ready to go. Guaranteed crit against targets who's less than 50%. Okay, and then let's set that there. It is kind of expensive, which kind of sucks. So maybe that's one reason not to. I'm not sure, though. We're just going to kind of experiment with that, and then keep on trucking. You can save and quit by using the book. Activate a relic's power by placing it on the display stand. Is that what this is? Oh, no, we just get a random gift. I got a frying pan. What a fantastic gift. Incredible. Okay, let's go ahead and save our progress here. No, well, I didn't want to save and quit game. Continue. I didn't want to save and quit. Was there a save and quit option, or was there just save and quit? Like, did I just look that over too quickly? This save data can only be loaded once. Wait, so if I save... So, like, right now, I can't come back to this? Okay, some of the... If that's the case, that's a little weird. So basically, you can only come back to something... So, like, if I want to save, I have to leave the game? That's a little strange. This save data can only be loaded once. That's very strange. I'm not sure I fully understand that. Madness is akin to gravity. Is that Sohine? Okay, so now we have Azar after we left. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're going to end the episode there. There's definitely a bit that I have to look into about how certain things work. Overall, it's definitely interesting. I'm going to keep giving this a shot. I think right now it's very overwhelming. There's a lot of words, there's a lot of numbers, and because I don't have a gauge of what the numbers all mostly mean, not in terms of like what stats are, but just relative numbers. Some of the keywords, or not keywords, some of the cards are a little weird. Just in the way that they'll say like accuracy for some is like 118%, which, you know, I get the purpose for, because if you give, let's say an enemy gives you minus 15% accuracy, well, okay, your attack still has higher than 100% accuracy. So I understand the utility of that. The thing that is confusing my brain, though, is that it's just one more number on the skill that I'm looking at. So like for my brain, it helps to have the most streamlined information possible. And even though that information has benefit and is useful to know, overall, even if it was every skill, if it was over 100% accuracy, just had 100%, and accuracy debuffs hurt it, it would almost be easier for me to understand it if it said like accuracy debuffs doesn't affect this card or something like that. There's a lot of numbers going on and my brain's kind of getting scrambled on this one. And maybe that's just me. Maybe no one else is feeling that way, and like that's just how my brain is working right now. Overall, like map progression seems fine. I mean, we're pretty early on. It's pretty simple. I haven't figured out what the like roguelike system is, so that'll be interesting to see moving forward. So like I said, there's definitely more for us to explore. I'm definitely going to do another episode on this. I just want to do a little bit more looking into how everything works to get a better understanding. So that way I'm not kind of like clawing my way and like frustrating the hell out of you guys who understand what's going on. And I'm just like trying to gain my footing. So once I do that, we'll come back to this, but there's going to be a whole bunch more games on the channel. So stick around. If you like the video, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. But for today, or at least for this video, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.